Our Lady of Good Counsel devotion is a very old devotion, so old it is that it's invoked in the Retana Redenha. Between the years 432 and 440, Pope 623 ordered a church to be built dedicated to Our Lady of Good Counsel in the city of Genesano, Italy, next to a convent founded by St. Augustine. The Christian emperors, who were successors of Emperor Constantine, gave the city to the church. Genesano would be blessed about 1,000 years later with a miraculous gift from Our Lady, as we will soon learn. In the Middle Ages, Christians in the city of Scutari, Albania, venerated fervently an image of Our Lady of Good Counsel, and many miracles were witnessed. This devotion that had grown rapidly was curtailed by Turkish Momentos, who invaded and took over Albania. Christians were persecuted, many left, and those that remained did so illegally. They were afraid of leaving a miraculous image in their church. Solavis and Georgi were two Albanians who witnessed a great miracle while entering the sanctuary. A divine cloud surrounded the image of Our Lady, which came off from the wall and rose to heaven, taking the direction of Rome over the Adriatic Sea. The pilgrims, unbeknown to them, started following the image instead of the common path. They entered the sea and walked on the waves to the other side. While they were near Rome, the image enveloped by clouds kept moving away until they lost sight of it. Now back to Genesano. Our Lady of Good Counsel Church in Genesano, built by Pope 623 in the 5th century, was badly dilapidated due to insufficient funds. Pedrina, a sister of the Third Order of St. Augustine, initiated reconstruction, entrusting it to the Blessed Virgin Mary and St. Augustine. No one else bothered to assist. She was ridiculed and didn't give up. She assured people that before her death, the church would be completed. While the people were celebrating the feast of St. Mark the Evangelist on April 25, 1467, they heard a beautiful melody, and a column-shaped cloud appeared in the sky, miraculously suspended in the air. It descended on the tallest walls of the church under construction. As the cloud cleared, the image of Our Lady of Good Counsel holding the child Jesus was visible. The bells on their own prompting began to ring, and all present were astonished. Many pagans converted and were keen to learn more about the great miracle. Through the intercession of Our Lady, many were healed and received great consolation. 171 miracles occurred. The Augustinian priests began publicizing the veneration of Our Lady of Good Counsel. Many miracle believers from Italy and surrounding countries traveled to Genesano for pilgrimage. Solavis and Georges went to venerate Our Lady of Good Counsel. They were surprised to find the image on the wall was exactly as the image taken to heaven from their hometown Scutari. They related their testimony to the people present. It became clear that the image had been moved from one country to another by the angels of God. With great enthusiasm, they announced the fact to the local people. The news reached Rome, and Pope Paul II sent 2 bishops to investigate. They were questioned by a commission and under oath related their experience. They also discovered there was an empty space in Scutari where the image had been initially. The movement was beyond any human capability because it had been painted on a very thin sheet of plaster, and any human interference would have damaged it. Thus, the angels had transported the image from Albania to Italy with Blessed Virgin Mary's consent. It had survived centuries through earthquakes and bombings during the World War II. Pope Paul II commissioned an inquiry to ascertain the authenticity of the miracle. Pope Leo XIII ordered an altar to be built in his private oratory, personally visited the sanctuary, instituted the peer union of which he became a member. He wrote poems and blessed the Church of Our Lady of Good Counsel with the title Minor Basilica. Pope John XXIII visited the shrine to pray for the success of the Second Vatican Council. St. John Paul II apostolic visit to Albania on April 25, 1993, the same date when the image was taken by angels from Scutari to Genesano, April 25, 1467, went to the ancient temple, and the original image was enthroned there. The Albanian nation and the church were reconciled. The Vatican financed the reconstruction of the sanctuary that had depreciated due to the persecution of the communist regime. Hence, prodigious prayers were answered. Our Lady of Good Counsel gives good advice and perfect counsel. Our Lady of Good Counsel patronizes Albania, Missionary Sisters of St. Peter Claver, Augustinian Province of Midwest, U.S., Paranaco City, Philippines. Feast day is on April 26th. Please share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.